Hello guys, we are here again today for another review from Inside Geeks. This time for a very special review for those of you that like audio. So today we have this really interesting earbuds, and as you can see here, it's all you have when you receive them. You have this little plastic package where they come from, two pair of sponges and two pair of donut sponges that are already installed. But you might be asking, what are these earbuds? I mean, we have already been reviewing some budget in-ear monitors, so why earbuds now? Well, these are the VE Monk, a really cheap earbud, which is about $7 shipped, that will give you a really interesting sound for a budget price. So what do these have to offer? Let's start by watching the housing of the earbud. Let's try to focus now. Here we can see the housing of the VE Monk. As you can see, it's a OEM housing, which means you can find this housing on a lot of other earbuds. This allows them to reduce the price and focus more on the things that matter, like the sound. As you can see here, it's just a generic earbud, not much about it. So the housing is like many other earbuds that you probably have already seen. But I'd like to focus the cable. I mean, the cable is really thick. I wouldn't expect this build quality from an earbud that is so cheap. The cable is really good. It's thick, and for the rest of the build quality, there's not much that we can say about it, but these are decently well built and they will last long unless you are doing something like sports with them. So they will last a lot of time provided you have the proper care for them. So next up is the comfort. As you might know, earbuds are not the best thing in comfort, so people that usually use in-ear monitors, they will find it hard to use them because they start to hurt a bit after some time of wearing them. But there are also some other people that prefer the comfort of earbuds because they are not they don't go as deep in your ear. So the comfort is just typical earbud comfort, and I usually recommend these donuts that you are seeing here, because the donuts don't cover up the sound as much and still provide better friction against your ears for better comfort than these full covers that you can see here. But you can use both and see if you prefer the warmer sound that you have with these or just the donut sounds. So next, let's go to the isolation. As you might know, earbuds are not known for isolation, and these VE Monks are no exception. I mean, you can listen to everything around you, even with music on. So these might be good for environments where you need to be in touch with your surroundings, like an office space or something like that. Or just somewhere that you need to be aware of your surroundings. So once again, no isolation, typical of an earbud. But let's go to the sound. The sound is where these VE Monks really excel. So as you might know, these also suffer from the main problem from earbuds, which is a lack of sub bass, which is they have a lack of sub bass because they don't go as deep in your ear as in-ear monitors, but the bass is still really good. I mean, the decay is right on the spot, on the right spot, and it's fast and it doesn't bloat up the song. So, but the best thing about the VE Monks are definitely the mids. They are really lively. They make you feel like you are really in the concert with the vocalist. I really enjoy how they position themselves in terms of mids. The highs are there, but not really detailed. Once again, this is a budget earphone. You can't expect much. And all around the sound spectrum, you can't expect much in terms of detail, but in terms of musicality, the Monks make all kinds of musics a joy to listen to. One of the greatest things about earbuds is the fact that the Soundstage is quite wide. I wasn't expecting the Soundstage to be as wide as it is, and these make the KZ80 and the Piston Tree sound really close in comparison to these. So as you might have already known, we have already reviewed the other two in-ear budget options, which were the KZ80E and the Piston Tree, and I'd like to say that this is also a completely different thing regarding sound, because these sound like an open headphone almost. Obviously not as spacious, because let's be honest, we don't have the space for it to shine, but they sound a lot more open than those closed headphones that we have talked about earlier, being the KZ80 with the least soundstage and the VE Monk with the largest one. But you have to be careful, because if you listen to a lot of electronic music like dubstep and everything that also has a lot of rumble in the sound, you might not like the VE Monks, because they probably won't provide the sub-bass rumble that you're looking for. But for everyone that likes acoustic music, everything that benefits from the soundstage, I really think that the VE Monk are a steal, because they are an earbud that could be selling easily for $30 or even more. And these are the earbuds that made me consider trying out more earbuds, because I don't really enjoy earbuds, because after some time, in the case of these VE Monks, like after 30 minutes you have to readjust them and the ears start to hurt. But I think for the sound that these put out, it's really worth it, and they have really made me consider earbuds as a viable alternative to in-ear monitors. So I think you should try them, you won't be disappointed. And if you want to know anything in special about these, just let us know. We will try to test them on your favorite track and give our details about them. As always, put your comment in the comment section down below, like our video, share it with your friends, and keep giving us input on how to improve our videos. So see you on the next video, guys.